Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Creative Grassroots. Today is January 31st. We just got through with our Florida freeze weekend, and let me tell y'all, my plants are barely making it right now. Nobody expected the temperatures to get this low. So I'm just gonna walk through the garden. I want to show y'all all the damage that we have going on. My beautiful tomato trellis has had it. Y'all look at this. It is just completely dead. My eggplants barely hanging in there. So as we walk through the garden, y'all are going to be seeing a whole bunch of wilted leaves everywhere. Brown leaves, wilted leaves, dead plants. I just want to show y'all what the Florida experience was throughout the weekend. And this tomato plant was so pretty. I wanted to over-winterize it, but it's okay. We're going to start from scratch in the spring. We do have some really pretty tomatoes on there, though. We're definitely going to save those before we rip this all down. This here is our black cherry tomatoes. Absolutely delicious. Tons of banana peppers. Those banana peppers are doing great, surprisingly. The Brussels sprouts are looking happy, y'all. Other than the flowers and the tomatoes, a lot of things are looking pretty good, surprisingly. I know Brussels sprouts can handle some really cold weather, just like this cabbage right here. This is not even supposed to be here. Somehow we have a cabbage that ended up in the Brussels sprout patch. And the sunflowers, oh my goodness. I feel so bad for my sunflowers, guys. Over here in the purple Brussels sprout bed, they're looking really good. They're just creeping on out. The cabbage is looking great. My poor sunflower, look at that. Oh, and before I forget, let me show y'all the update on the banana tree real quick. I'm kind of worried. I don't think it's gonna live, just like the sunflowers. I don't know. Y'all leave some comments at the bottom. Let me know if y'all have any ideas or anything to bring this little guy back to life. It just breaks my heart to see a plant die. Our blackberries are doing really good too. This is our blackberry plant. It's starting to turn purple right now. One couple more shades, still black. The flowers on these things are so pretty. Looks like they're all starting to turn purple. Good deal. I guess the frost is over the weekend really helped. While we're over here, I just want to show y'all we have some avocados growing, started by seed, followed by some lemons, and we got some pear plants started all by seed. We're gonna work on some grafting this summer. First timer on it, so I hope it goes good. Our bell peppers are barely hanging in there. We're probably gonna end up cutting these back. Hopefully they'll come back during the spring and summer. Oh, and our strawberries are doing really good too. They're just starting to pop up. This is the other little banana tree, y'all. I don't know if y'all remember my banana tree video, but the little one was starting to make it. That little baby I was so worried about, he was making it until the freeze came. The cabbage, the broccoli, the collard greens, and all that lettuce over there is just loving the cold weather. It don't look like it, but it's freezing out here, y'all. I'm gonna get it just a little bit closer. I'm probably gonna do a video on this lettuce. It's growing pretty good. We have our blueberries. They're starting to pop up too. Those are starting to turn purple. Got a couple of dozen on here. Not bad for a little starter plant. We purchased it over at Lowe's. Had it for just a couple of months and it's already starting to pop up with fruit. And our lemon. This is our little lemon tree. And after this weekend, we saw our first lemon flower. Look at that. It's so surprising. The winter is bringing all this out. Alright, y'all, this is our Bok Choy. Some of it's starting to bolt. I'm definitely going to save those seeds. That's our red acre cabbage. We have Paris Island lettuce, romaine, whole bunch. This is our little cauliflowers popping up. Got about a dozen more of these. I need to save one of them for seed. Such a pretty little solid head in there. This should be popping up within a couple of days. Be ready for dinner. That's one of our avocado trees, and that is the poor banana tree that we've had for over a year. Any advice on these banana trees? Greatly appreciate it. Can y'all believe the pineapple's living though? We're in the middle of winter and the pineapple's thriving. This is our Persian lime plant. We got some flowers popping up on that as well. It's doing really good. Beautiful color in there. We got a small bit of a wilting going on, but for the most part, this pineapple's doing great. Alright, let's keep moving on. I don't know if y'all can see this, but we still have a ton of red Russian kale growing. It is so delicious. If y'all have never had it, definitely worth growing. And this here is our broccoli. We let bolt, and we're going to be saving all of these broccoli seeds. We're going to be growing those probably going into next summer and fall. Get those started for the following winter. This is some more red acre cabbage we got going on. The cabbage is thriving also in the winter. Most brassicas do great during the winter time. My poor tomato plant, y'all. The papaya is not looking that hot either. The green onion's doing great. The carrots are doing really good. That's our guava over there. He looks like he's thriving pretty well. I'm not sure if y'all can see these carrots starting to pop up. They've been germinating for about a month now, so they're just popping up everywhere. This is the eggplant, guys. It has completely been devastated by this weather. I'm going to try to cut it back and save what I can of it. The herbs are doing great. All the parsley, thyme, rosemary, sage is all doing great. So the plan today is going to be to probably tear all this down. I'm going to have to come in here and I'm going to clean up this whole area. Over here we have some more red acre cabbage. We have some more strawberries that I started about a year ago, and they are just now starting to germinate. This here is another bell pepper plant that we're going to have to cut back for the winter. And this over here is our Loquat Tree. It's doing really, really well. It's loving this cool weather. And this here is the project today. I'm going to be harvesting all these tomatoes and we're going to be ripping all of this down. We have way more tomatoes than I ever expected to have during January. It has just been so productive all year. So yeah, this should be pretty fun. We're going to come in here, rip all this down, harvest all these tomatoes, and find a good recipe for them. Anybody watching have any ideas? Go ahead and drop it down in the comments section. Beautiful, beautiful banana peppers. They are just thriving. We have more cherry tomatoes here. We're saving all these okra seeds for next season. Those tomatoes are a mess. Alright, back to focusing, y'all. This is our red Russian kale. We got some more popped in there, started growing. More tomatoes. We're going to have to rip all these out, harvest and save all these. Got a lot of work to do today. We've got more cauliflower down here. You know it's ready when that head is nice and firm and compact. Alright y'all, excuse the yard. This is our next project, not today. This is going to be our next project moving forward. We got the whole other side of the yard to start working on. And we got some good plans for over here. I just wanted to show y'all the fruit trees we have over here. This is our tangerine. And if y'all are watching from Florida, I do not suggest y'all put this in a spot where it doesn't get a lot of sun. It should be kind of obvious, but we planted them over here and they do not get enough sunlight. This is our orange tree beside the tangerine. And it's been doing really good too, y'all. Look at that. I'm not sure if y'all can see it, but we have some new growth coming in. It's always a good sign to see new growth coming in. Over here we have our sweet potato area. So we have our green beans growing up the little trellis. So yeah, this area is going to be a fun project moving forward. I wanted to give you guys a good tour of the yard. Our little last January tour. See how everything's doing. I don't think any of these sunflowers are going to be coming back, y'all. But I'll keep y'all updated. This bird bath in front of me, guys, was completely ice yesterday morning. When I woke up and came outside, I was very surprised to see that little bird bath completely filled with ice. Just want to give y'all a little overlook what we got going on during winter after a Florida freeze weekend. The celery is still hanging in there though. There's nothing like growing your own celery from the garden. It's so much better than the store. We have our jasmine doing really good. And that's pretty much the garden. Just wanted to show y'all everything that we had going on. I hope our flowers come back. I'm sure they will. Just gonna stay positive in the garden. Keeps everything thriving. Other than those tomatoes. Alright, I want to show y'all those seeds that we got started a couple of weeks ago in another video of mine. Kind of disappointed, y'all. My cabbage did not germinate. It's been about 3 weeks, I'm assuming. My Savoy cabbage did not germinate, so we're going to have to redo those. The purple cauliflower, we started those not long ago. We're waiting on those to germinate. But none of these tomatoes I think are going to make it. We had some super sweet 100s growing. We had purple Cherokee growing. Black cherry growing. Regular cherry tomatoes growing. But we're going to restart all those. I'm just thankful for what we have. Nothing like growing your own garden. Really looking forward to starting next season. We have some new varieties that I have. We're probably going to make a video on that and share with y'all what I have planned growing for next year. Well, this year. We had way more tomatoes than I thought we had coming out. I only came outside with one little bowl. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need another bowl. Such a productive plant. When we first got it over at our local hardware store, it must have been about a foot. We bought a couple of them and they just thrived. They grew really fast. I want to guess that they grew about 16 to 20 feet in height. If I was to stand it straight up, they'd be tomato trees. But these cattle panels really come in handy. I love using cattle panels. I'm definitely going to need some ideas for all these tomatoes. Other than salsa and salad and pasta. I'm going to be looking for some new recipes to try out. Other than harvesting all of these beautiful tomatoes, I want to say the funnest part about this is ripping all this down and restarting over and letting Mother Nature do her thing. I had to grab the table, you guys. We were running out of room. It is so peaceful and relaxing to come out here and just prune everything and harvest everything. I really enjoy gardening. It's a great hobby to have. We've been growing for about a year and a half now. I'm by no means a professional. I'm kind of like a newbie at this. But I just want to share with how easy it is to do. Once you get started, get your soil healthy. Such a great feeling to just walk out in your backyard and harvest what you need. When it comes to herbs, tomatoes, peppers. If you have the space for it, why not? Even if you have a small space like a balcony, there's so many ideas out there. And there's just nothing like growing your own food. Now these tomatoes over here, these are called the Tasty Candy tomatoes. They're a hybrid. And I cannot keep my husband away from them. They are so delicious. They are so great in salads. Little burst of flavor. So yeah, these tomatoes are awesome. Make sure y'all give them a try. Alright everybody, this is the funnest part to me, is ripping down all of these old tomato stems and leaves and getting them out of the garden. And we're going to clear up this whole area, get some more sunlight coming through. We're going to make sure we dispose of all of these greens, all the tomato stems and everything. We want to keep them far away from the garden so we don't cause any fungal diseases. So make sure you dispose of them well. Can't wait for you guys to see the after results when everything's said and done. And we can see how many tomatoes we end up with. I'm not sure if y'all are able to see these tomatoes to the left of me, but I have 2 tables full of tomatoes and a bowl. We ended up with so many more than I thought we would. The results are looking pretty good, y'all. It's already making such a huge difference. It may seem like a lot of work, y'all, but I promise y'all it's really not. It's real simple and easy to do. If I can do it, yeah, anybody can do it. And just like that, it all comes down. Alright, this is the ending result. Y'all see how clear that is? We can actually see through the yard. Oh, we're going to have so many ideas and plans to use these trellises. Thank y'all again for joining me today over here at Creative Grassroots. Look forward to seeing y'all again next time. Thanks for joining us. Y'all have a good day.